with us in Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Utah Utes, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Jayhawks will put total leather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Utah Utes offense will get first crack at it here. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Unloads quickly. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He's got it. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets the gift. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Smashes in between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Utes line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to throw on first down. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
To the air on second down. Right on the money. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Mark Chunk Jayhawk. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so good, and they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt. You cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense in their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, the big fella almost had the interception. Instead, it'll be fourth down. And the Utes decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. His way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Looking to throw on first down. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Looking downfield on first down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. At the 35, he's loose. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Jayhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw again. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be fourth down from the 24. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. The give on the counter. Makes his man miss. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They're setting up the screen. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. We've reached the break, and Kansas has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to outflank him with the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
How about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Boom. Got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Got a man. It's Adkins. Still on his feet at the 45. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. With the catch, it's Madden.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
Man, this guy has had an amazing year all season long. He has stepped up and made plays for his team when they needed it most. And with that last completion, he's now crossed 4,000 yards passing for the year.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Going right to work up top. Got his man on the right. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Rides to back and leaves it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
The Utes have this offense rolling.
Awesome job there on third down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down, he finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the first.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it...
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Utes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's really worrisome if I'm the head coach, watching my run game suffer the way it has early in this game. And that's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way you're going to change...
Unleashes one deep. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. And they decide to trot out the kicker. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. And this one splits the uprights. This is now a 7-point game.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air on 1st down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gets it out quickly. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. The Jayhawks will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the left. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's a hit. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. Unloads it left. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Now facing a 3rd and long. They just keep firing. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Utah! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Just got to finish the play. If you're the wide receiver, you got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Back to pass on second down. Rushes on him. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And he was under so much duress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive. But the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Snagged in the middle. It's Adkins. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. He wants to take the top off. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fakes to grab. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Madden. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Utes will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. There he goes. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. And the Jayhawks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Grab behind the line. It's Madden. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Mark Chop! And that one will give them the lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. The give on the option. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Utes send out the punt unit. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Breaks into the open. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Jayhawks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Right back to the well. They finally rustle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Jayhawks line it up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
And this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed. Utah has it back in the offense coming onto the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down.
Defense, 1 stop. Rides the back on the option to give. He has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Utes will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly complete. And he was He's off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Well, the offense is trying to attack the middle of the field. They're looking to hit that in route, but really good coverage there by the defense.
Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy back?
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Pulls and fires complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Utes will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and...
And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Utes!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Memphis needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Bluff City behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Cal.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Keller.
He'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking to fire. grabbed in the middle. It's Adkins. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down will open up the final period. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Adkins.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. And the Jayhawks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
The Jayhawks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Looking to get it in. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the tight end. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
He'll start this drive firing. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Makes it past the marker. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Utes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. At the 40, there he goes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Utes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Scrambling away. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. 6th play of the drive coming up. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Utes headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Jayhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He leaves it with his back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Handoff from the gun. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Jayhawks will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kid who is so important to this team.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Shoots it to the left. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Jayhawks in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Jayhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Still up by 8 after the miss. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Connection to the right. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Utes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Lost the fire on 2nd down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
This late in the game, 4th quarter, go time. We got to make plays. We got to go to those things that really, really work well. We can't waste too many more downs. I know it's 3rd down coming up, but we got to put this thing in full throttle.
And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up.
Man, that hurts. If you're the offensive coordinator, you need to come up with a completion or a 1st down. The quarterback had all day to throw that football. He had well over 6 seconds to throw.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
1st and goal. Utah.
Got to find a completion on this one. Oh, and they get to him. Had a chance for an all-time finish, but the defense put a stop to it, and that's the final play of the game. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different-looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And, David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow.